once again on 5 Minutes with Hadassah Esther. Thanks for joining me. You can keep up with a positive vibe regardless of whatsoever things that are happening around. You know, in the world, in this life that we live, the earthly life, I mean, there are so many things that happen. And how do you keep up with a positive vibe, a positive attitude, a positive state of mind and heart? Always recognize the goodness of God. Always, every time. Secondly, recognize the goodness of God. Even of things, recognize the goodness of God in the smallest, even to the smallest, things that happen in your day-to-day life. For example, you may have had a bad day, a very hectic day, but then look at this. You had a hectic day, maybe a troublesome day. So many things stressed you. But see, were you able to eat? Maybe you are able to have lunch. Think about that. You are able to have lunch. God is still good. God still loves you. He allowed you to have that lunch. It was not by your own. Think about the breath that you have. You still can breathe. That is the goodness of God in the littlest occasions or occurrences of life, even to the smallest extent. Another example, you got something to eat. That is the goodness of God. Maybe you could have had someone maybe stressed you, but then maybe there is someone who was so kind to you. Who do you think allowed that person to be kind to you? It is God. That is the goodness of God. Recognize the goodness of God, even in the smallest things. Psalms 50, verse 14. It reads, "Offer unto God thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High." Then verse 15, "And call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me." Yes, maybe the environment might feel like it is hot for you. But look around. There are very many things that God has done. God is good. First of all, you can breathe. First of all, you've been able. You're still you. You can still think. That is the goodness of God. You have not run mad. That is the goodness of God. Simple little things that actually depict the goodness of God. Recognize the goodness of God. Be grateful unto God for His goodness. Be faithful to God. Be thankful unto Him. Be grateful for who He is. And verse 15, "And call upon me in the day of trouble." When you have offered thanksgiving unto God, you've been grateful unto God. You've paid your vows unto the Most High. You've been faithful to God, and call upon Him in the day of trouble. "And call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me." God is faithful. When you're faithful, God will be faithful.